Hello, and welcome to Laramie, Wyoming. I'll start with a disclaimer. I pulled photos and videos from our last couple of trips through Laramie to show you the highlights, so you'll notice the photos were taken in 2 different seasons, and there are 2 different Jeeps. Now, back to the fun. We spent a night at the Albany County Fairground. It was our kind of stop. Full hookups, easy to get in and out of, and cheap. Well, relatively speaking anyway. It was intended to be just an overnight stop, but the next day we woke up to extreme wind warnings that stretched all the way across Wyoming. With Paul towing a large fifth wheel, and me driving a vehicle with the aerodynamic qualities of a shoebox, well, this would be us. So we decided that we would stay another night and spend the day exploring the Snowy Range Scenic Byway. The Scenic Byway is 20 miles long, and it's about 30 miles west of Laramie. And the wonderful thing about spring is that while there was snow at the higher elevations of the Scenic Byway, you could also find a picnic area with colorful wildflowers at a lower elevation. Here are a few more scenes from the byway. At the eastern end of the Snowy Range Scenic Byway, you can find the Nici Self Museum in Centennial. The museum had displays that covered a wide range of subjects. One that caught my attention was a display featuring different types of barbed wire. I did a little research on barbed wire, and I think that is going to turn into another rabbit hole video. It is way more controversial and interesting than you might think. Now we'll head back to Laramie. There's a park in downtown with a pedestrian bridge that goes over a rail yard. It's kind of intimidating to stand directly above a fast-moving train. And there are a lot of really great murals. We particularly liked the creativity and attention to detail on these fish murals. Back at the fairgrounds, we experienced a pet peeve that many RVers have. We chose our spot by trying to give the people in the existing campers as much space as we could. The new arrivals, well, they did not do that. I texted a friend a picture of the row and said, "Who does this?" She immediately responded, "A psychopath." I'm not arguing. We discovered that the fairgrounds had calf roping practice that evening, and we went to watch. The only other spectators happened to be another couple from the camping area. They were retired from ranching, and so they explained a lot of things to us about competing in rodeo events. That made it really interesting. It was so fun to talk to them. They had a plan to sell their ranch and then travel to the U.S. in an RV for a year to figure out where they'd like to buy a house. They were coming up on the end of that year, and they were having so much fun exploring that they weren't ready to pick a new area to live yet. Their joyful attitudes were infectious, and I hope we run into them again sometime. Thanks for joining me in Laramie, Centennial, and the Snowy Range Scenic Byway. I'll see you next time.